This is Sue Phillip here with Sue's Paper Creations, and today for my Tuesday tip I just wanted to show you a very quick and easy way that you can make a beautiful background for a card that you can embellish basically whichever way you'd like with a saying, or you could put let's see, this one here that we did, you could do a little cutout with a little greeting on it, and then some these were just little bumblebees from those detailed dragonfly thinlits. So quick and easy backgrounds that you can do using our new foam Brayers, and then you just pick 3 beautiful colors that you like together. So I'm going to go with the crushed curry, the rose red, and the tangerine tango are the colors that I'm going to use for the sample I'm going to do for you. For this one here, we used the Island Indigo, wild wasabi, and crushed curry. And what I did first is I textured a piece of Whisper White cardstock with the large circle, or large polka dot, embossing folder. So I do believe that one is retiring, so you can grab that one. Well, you still can. It will be retired May 31st. So for the sample we're doing tonight, I wanted to do a different texture. And I mean, you don't have to texture your papers, but it just really adds something extra, and it takes just a second to run it through the embossing folders in the Big Shot. Just run it through once and you've got this beautiful detail in the background, and you're going to see how using the Brayers is really going to bring out that detail. Okay, so I'm going to just put it on the side here. I'm doing this late at night, so I'm hoping I don't have too many shadows from light. I'll try my best here. A couple tips when using our foam Brayers. Now, you want to make sure that when you're using them, that you don't just dab the ink pad. Okay, you want to start at the bottom and go all the way to the top, and you want to roll it over the entire surface. And the reason for this is if you just dab it, you're going to end up with ink in just a couple spots on the roller, and you won't have even coverage. So I want you to take a minute and just ink it up really well and do full rolls on that ink pad. So we're going to go in with the crushed curry, and I'm going to start on this side here. And the nice thing that I'm loving about these foam Brayers is that you can actually build up the color. So if you wanted to, you could do an ombre effect, and you could go dark to light, and you can control the darkness with these foam Brayers a lot easier than you can with the old rubber ones that we used to have. But with the rubber ones, I mean, you get the ink on those rubber Brayers and you go across, and it's really hard to control the deepness of the color. So it's nice to be able to control it a little bit better with these foam ones. So I've got the crushed curry on there, and I'm going to go in with Tangerine Tango, which is another beautiful color that I love. And again, I'm going to start off just lightly, and I'm going to go into that crushed curry just a little bit there because I want to kind of blend it. And I might after go over the yellow and bring the yellow back the other way. We'll see how it goes. But again, I'm doing full coverage over my roller, and I'm building up that color. So you can build it up for as dark as you like. I think that looks pretty good, just like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my last color, which is one of my favorite colors for spring. I absolutely love this rose red. It's a pinky red, and it's beautiful when you are doing stamping flowers or anything spring-like. It's just the perfect shade. So again, I'm going to start light, and I'm going to roll it into that Tangerine Tango. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm going to really put some deep color onto this. Now, with this embossing folder and with the Brayer, you can see what I was talking about, how brayering, sorry, over a texture really intensifies that texture. So you can see the texture, the lines in that seaside folder. Isn't that beautiful? And like I say, if I wanted to, I could go over with the yellow a bit and go into that orange a little bit and blend that side a little bit more. Just the yellow goes into that orange a little bit. I think that's a little bit better. And you can see how quick and easy that background was with the texture, and you know how easy it would be to just build up a card, put a little happy, little birthday on there. You could add some flowers and just add a few layers. Okay, so that's one really quick and easy background that you could do for any type of card, actually. The nice thing is you can also use whatever colors you want. I mean, we're using more kind of feminine colors, but you bring in the greens and the blues or grays, whatever colors you want, and you could make it more masculine. Okay, now I want to show you one other trick with the brayer that you can do. And I know I've done a video on masking, but I want to show you how you can mask really easily with the brayers as well. So I have got just a piece of photocopy paper, so thin paper, and I'm just going over a, excuse me, I have punched out, I think this was 2.5-inch circle, and I'm just putting it over some Whisper White. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with I'm going to go with the yellow actually. I'm going to go in with the yellow, and I'm just going to brayer over that circle. And I'm actually just using the color that's left on there, which there's still quite a bit left in the roller, but I'll bring in a little bit extra. And I just want a little focal point for a background. So a couple little rolls over that. I'm going to keep it one color because I want to stamp an image on there as well. So you can see, look at how easy that was. Okay, now I'm going to keep that on there, and you can just see how now stamping it with an image. Now I did have one that I was going to use, and it is from this Carousel Birthday, and I'm just going to stamp this horse here on top of that, just so that you can see how it's really going to pop the color. And just having a look here, I'm going to grab, I think, some Bermuda Bay to go over that yellow, because I think that would be absolutely beautiful. And let's see, my stamp set. Now, did I put it back in here? Nope. Oh, here it is over here. All right. Okay, so I have got that horse, and I'm just going to stamp it into the circle. Now I'm just going to stamp it on my ink pad so I can see which way it goes. There we go. And again, just hold it in place, and I'm going to stamp it like that. Voila. Okay, so you can see how quick and easy that would be for a focal point for a card. You know, you just have to add a few more layers, do a little saying down here, but super easy to do with the brayer. Just adds a little bit of color. So, you know, try these foam brayers out. In the package, you do get, they come in a little box, and you end up with 2 of the handles, and you end up with 4 of these rollers in one box. So with these rollers, I'm just going to pull it out a little bit here. With these rollers, you can wash these off, okay, and you can use them again and again. So, you know, they might dye the foam a little bit, but you can rinse them, wash the color out, and you can use them for different colors. I myself, I've got one for each color that I use, but they're simple, easy. You just pinch and just take the roller out, okay? And then you would wash that, and then just let it sit and dry, and then you'd pop it on there, and it would be good to use with another color. So super easy to use, and they are, again, going into the new catalog as well, so you'll be able to get these anytime. As for the stamp set, if it's one that you're really liking, you want to grab that while it's on the retired list. And yeah, have fun with your brayers. Make some quick and easy cards with those. And I hope you liked my tip for this Tuesday. If there's anything that you're wanting to purchase while it is still available from the retired list, you can definitely hop on over to my store, SuePhillip.stampinup.net. This is the host code for April, so I would appreciate, all the support. It is wonderful. When you place your order, you can just punch in that code under the host code on that checkout page, and then I will send you a little free gift from me just for placing your order through me. So have a good rest of the week, and I will see you soon.